The high prices that have suddenly been thrown into the sector are working against the formalization of that sector into a proper industry. We are busy trying to build formal structures to formalize and standardize behavior within the arts sector. But the overpricing of registration fees and things like that is not taking into cognizance the fact that currently the sector is informal and we are busy trying to formalize it. It cannot be formalized without, one, grants from government and other like-minded positive institutions within the corporate world. There is hardly any finance towards the sector. So how can individuals who are trying to formalize the sector suddenly have to pay huge sums of money that the people who have made these decisions know very well that the people do not have the money? Consultation when dealing with people and sectors that need to be built needs to be done before such decisions can be made.
I think they are not being realistic because nemafambisirwo ekuti ma-artists vanoziva kuti they don't earn much, vanongoita hand to mouth, then they decide kuti vachikwidza mari kubva pa250 pound to $650 US. Isina kana anoitambira chero ivo vamwe vacho havatomboitambiri mari yakadira. Saka it's an insult to the artist and zvichapromota kuti ma-artists aoperate asina kana matsamba.
It's most unfortunate that these decisions have been made and they are being touted and given to people for us to obey. I'm foreseeing a situation where the sector is going to become even more informal because people will not be able to afford the registration fees. And when it becomes more informal, it becomes even more chaotic. And when people try to enforce the laws that are necessary for formalization, they will be resisted and people will become rebellious. And we'll have a chaotic situation because these prizes have been done without due consultation. Consultation is very important. And when consultation is done, they must not tell us that it was done in Harare and therefore that is where it ended. Zimbabwe is not Harare. Zimbabwe is the 10 provinces that include Harare. When the other 10 provinces have no representation, usually it's Harare and Bulawayo. 2 provinces out of 10 makes them 8 which are not consulted. And that creates a problem. We need to solve these problems before they become problems by sitting down with like-minded or positive-minded people who will infuse positivity in the process instead of the current sudden high prices that they know either musicians or artists, visual or otherwise, cannot afford because there is virtually no industry at the moment.
Zvotoshamisa kuti munhu ungamuka usiku kumakuseni achigeza kutosunga chidzipa nyota kupfeka suti yokunokwidza mari dzaartist agara iye achitotamburawo achitoshayiwa pane kuti vatopromota artist varevive ma-revolving funds vatraye kuita magrant ekutosupporta artist towards national development strategy. But they are now derailing that plan government. It's unrealistic and unaffordable and highly uncalled for because it's like destroying my efforts in national development strategy.
What does it mean in terms of formalization of my artists?
Aiwa, ikoko kwatove kutoparadza takutodzokera informal sector because kutodzokera informal sector because the government in a national development strategy was trying to formalize and even an industry, but yakutodzosekwa sure. That's a retrogressive measure yavatora iyoyo.
And then what is your plea as artists to government?
We demand kuti dai vaita review this review ma-exorbitant charges avo because it's a non-starter and it's promote kuti vanhu vachi-operata illegally vachi-operata because hazvimisi kucreata ma-works tinocreata kana kutowatengesa outside the country.
I am extremely shocked to hear about the increase of the new fees regarding the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe.
The joke akula into enjalo because umuntu yehluleka ukukhipha ibond sezakhipha imali efana le mali enjenge 600 US dollars. Mina ngistruggle ukubamba i10 US dollar. Uyabona ukuthi into engayisiyo vele into I don't think umuntu oplan ekonoko uhlala eZimbabwe. Ngabe uyahlala eZimbabwe kisenza into ereal. Uyabona into ezikhona ngabe bayalwisa ukubana siqede ubudlwangudlwangu obenzakala ku arts industry sitshontshelwa amabhuku siyabhala sithola next siyenze ama-efforts wonke akula bayathula zwi kodwa ababhizi ngakho yikukhweza imali. They talked about administration nasingafandi yokunceda ama-artist zwi sebethule bathule kathesi babhizi ukukhweza imali. So where do they think sithola ngaphi imali yakhona? Khangela ungakhangela kathesi abantu abaningi ama-artist abanye sebengama-vendor abatshona begijinyiswa estreetini sebebona ukuthi ayakunceda ngapha bafuna futhi yona lesi zama esistrugglelayo. No, hayi bayadlala. I think they are after ukubulala industry.
Alright, and then njengama-artist, what is your plea to e-government?
To i-government kayibone ukuthi ingenele yancedisa layo. Yes, ngabe kuthiwa bayanceda lezinye indlela zokuthi ama-artist abe le mali ibe yi-industry yeqiniso hatshi industry yokukhuluma nje ngani bazama ukupromota kungela promoting abayenza. Ngabe bayapromota ama-artist ngendlela abakhuluma ngayo bebhala ama-policies abo ngabe kungcono rather than ukuponga uyenza ingani badlala. Uyazi kufana lokugcoba umntwana izithwala uthi udlile ngadlanga.
To my surprise, this is a dream. Wake me up, somebody. Is it April Fool's Day? I cannot believe that this magnitude of money of $650 US increment from a mere $3. We as people in the arts and making arts in Zimbabwe, in pageantry on my behalf, we do not make a profit of $600 US in an event, not even in 2-3 events in a year. This is ridiculous. So therefore, how are we supposed to operate? What's going to happen to the industries? What's going to happen to the arts? Will the artists continue performing? Will there be an arts industry in Zimbabwe? May you please look into this again and rethink to come down on price, because honestly $650 US is unbearable, unaffordable, unlivable